Hello, everybody. How's everyone doing? It's special report today, and what is special about it? What is so special? Looking at more deeply within the cycles that we are going astrology-wise. Looking at it more. Yesterday, I spent time investing time and more within the cycles to monitoring when the cycles begin, which is that is the new moon, and when the cycle ends, when the moon it's in exactly the same place of when the cycle begin. I begin to finding a very strange correlations and want to share these spatial things for it. So that's what is so special, and it's very special because you're going to learn things from within you that within the new cycles, with the new energies that are entering within us, this upgrades that we having as energies, us understanding as a beauty that we are creating from within us. So pay attention to what I'm going to talk to you before we get into the daily report. So what happens is when during the moon it goes around and it's creating her 360 degrees, the beginning of events begins. And when it ends in there into the beginning in the places, then it goes in completing the previous cycles. So the cycles with the moon are following each other with is what we're going on within our journey, within our evolutions. The moon represents the emotions within us, but also the vibrations, because our emotions turns to vibrations, and those vibrations creates the gravity from within us. The situations, the things that come towards us, or the things we pushing away, what we become is a magnet. What I want to tell you right now is you guys know that the new moon cycle that now begins within a Sagittarius begins within the 1 degree of Sagittarius, and that was at the same moment when Jupiter stopped and turned into direct motions. That was that ignition state of this fire, of this phoenix that we go when the moon is going to go to its full moon is going to go to its cycle that we are going to be experiencing a lot of intensity there right now. For it, if you pay attention, yesterday when the moon was at in Sagittarius, but it was opposing Mars. There was this intense energies there was. But now I want to talk to you when the moon's going to end its cycle. She's going to come into the 1 degree of Sag. That's going to be in the November time. And that moon, it's going to be remind us of the work that we did within Scorpio. That is going to be the moment when a Jupiter is going to move into Aries. We're waiting for this period. We've been waiting for these situations. But when it comes back there, she's going to be igniting Jupiter because this is going to be a beautiful fire trine between Sagittarius and Aries. When the moon enters again, we are actually going to completing getting our wings back from within. So, what you we going into this cycle right now with Sagittarius? It is to be within ourselves, to be within our truth, to inheriting all this. You may feel the energies right now. It's like an ending, something that it's false, something that is not real, something that is a elusive, something that is for the people who are in the energies of this living truth. You're in a soul connections, you are in a twin flame, you are in a divine partnership, however you want to call it. This energy is about to end of the illusions and focus. Are you are in this truth? Are you are that true person? Are you are that thing that you are from within yourself? And some of you, during this transitions of the moon goes around the Sag, we are going to go through everything that it's exists in the zodiac signs right now. The moon's going to go through the 360 degrees, but when it re-enters Sag there, we are going to be regaining our wings. So there's going to be a lot of clear up, cleaning up. There is going to be a lot of new energies are coming into you. You have to clean up your house, your internal house, your everything in there. Remove situations and so on that doesn't serve the purpose. Because in order you to evolve within this new cycle that begins with Jupiter within Aries, you are have to be the new person, the new personality, the inner peace from within you, the truth from within you, this energy that you deserve to have this relationship within the divine. Did you evolve without divine situations? Did you grow from within? You are going to be experiencing around December 20th. And between the December 20th and December 21st, there 22nd, you are going to get your wings. If you work, I'm talking about gravitational work that you are going to really done from within. You're going to stop all these situations, but there's going to be a heavy test are coming. That's what this report is about. There's going to be a testing of your patience, compassion, true feelings from within. You have true love from within you. You have everything that it takes to take the responsibility of these wings that you are going to get. Are you going to take the responsibility of being the phoenix, firing the soul from within you so you can fire the soul within others? You're going to become this angel powers within you. You're going to be this incredible healer from within you. You're going to be this incredible divine partner with the divine force before you have the divine partner within yourself. What are you going for? Are you going to be worth it to go through it? But there's going to be some test, a heavy duty test from within you. So be compassionate. But during those times, I'm going to be the end of the report. I want to give you exactly the date and the times when and the time frames when this actually is going to begin after I finish the gravitational report. But right now, within this energies that comes in, there's going to be a lot of review of the past, and there's going to be some energies of you to let it go. You to let it go of things that it doesn't serve purpose anymore, because you are have to let it go of the things to get your wings. Okay, wherever you have to let it go, you are have to let it go. Doesn't matter of the situations within your life. You pay attention for it. A lot of people begin to talk about these energies of going to new places, going to new people, going with new situations, going with new things from within. Your life going to be rearranged according to what you have from within you. What did you do in the past cycles during this year? There's going to be a lot of revaluations coming in from within you, but all of a sudden divine is going to be in order, cutting cords, cutting connections, family ties, friends ties, and so on and so on, just so you can be able to be where you need to be to do what you need to do. If you're within the new cycle, you guys know who you are. You're following this process. That's what you're here for. And that's what this spatial report is for you guys. You did a lot of incredible work during the Jupiter when I entered Aries. Now it's going to be even stronger than this. So do your work, guys. I'm here with you. I'm going through the same process for it. The situations are kind of like coming to the end for it for a new report. But that's going to be the report when the moon re-enters Sagittarius, and I'm going to let you know in a little bit. Now I want to recognize the people here in chat. Josh, thank you for reporting in. Intense today, may call sick. Yes, if you feel like it. But if you rise above, you will not affected by this energy. By the way, these energies, if you're rising up and you speak in your truth, I've spoken to some people who are in a similar vibrations. They're in the same vibrations as me, talking about the truth, and all of a sudden, all the intense energies are going away. They're not there. So, Josh, if you're right now here, you're gonna feel like, because we're rising the vibrations here through the chat rooms, you feel this intensity goes away. What it the intensity is? The intensity you to get on with it, get on within your own journey. Yes, there is a lot of physical pain, there is a lot of physical abandonment, there is a lot of emotional, psychological damage, and so on and so on. But then it is what it is. Exactly. Somebody sent it to me yesterday. Um, a quote about it is what it is, that the people who living by it is what it is, they're dangerous people. In a way, yes, for it, because they don't like the bullshit. It is what it is, and but also it is what it is. It is actually the ultimate for living in the truth. So if somebody lies it, they lie themselves. It is what it is. If somebody wasn't correct to you, it is what it is. It's for them now. It's in you. You are within your own truth from within you, and you're learning these energies right now. You're looking for this for it. There's gonna be some Christmas gifts. If you CC, thank you for coming in, CF and Lisa. I want to see if it's missing someone else. Um, and you look within those energies. You guys feeling it. You know that feelings. You already done it. Now you actually you before that was a test pilot flight. Now there is going to be a permanent flight inside. So there is a lot of new vibrations entering. There is a lot of new things. At the same time, we're breaking the old grid developed around the earth with these disillusions. A lot of the people who are in the twin flame connections, and a lot of they are in the divine connections. Some of the people they feel this letting go of this illusion about a twin flame. Actually, those are the people who don't believe within themselves as a twin flame. But the people who are the real twin flames, they are going to be going and crossing over. You're going to see it. That's why I said that after the new cycle begins, there's going to be a lot of people coming in together in unions. So get your stuff together. You know what I mean? Stuff or stuff. You guys know what I mean. I don't like to use some words for it. But it's going to be good. It's going to be intense. But you have to standing from within you. You earned that. You did your inner work. You did everything. And yeah, this adjusting to the new vibrations can be from tickling to your back to whole your body. It's like something is attaching into your back. You're going to feel it. You guys know what I'm talking about. A lot of you are going to feel this new energy. But yes, when we focus within this energies of inner peace that we actually had it before, we are going to get it back. And it's going to be even more beautiful. So let me go through the daily report right now. At the end, I'm going to be answer your questions about this spatial report that we have. All right. So today at 7 o'clock in the morning, the ascendant is together with the sun, with the authority. Beautiful trine there towards Jupiter. Jupiter, it's still at 28 degrees 48 minutes. You think you feel like the things doesn't moving, but slow, kind of like waits for something. Like you're waiting for something to happen. You're waiting for a call. You're waiting for situations. You're waiting for things that comes up within you. Midheaven, it's at Virgo. That is a intense energy because you're looking at to organize the things. There is a square towards Mars. There is a square towards Venus and Mercury, like suppressions of love, suppression of expressing feelings. You're gonna feel this stagnancy, this earthly, like the earth grabs you and you cannot do anything, you can't move. But actually, you are looking through the transformations. You're looking through the divine for guidance, and you have the divine learnings from Saturn, who it is in Aquarius. So age of Aquarius learnings right now is a very high intense level. So you might inheriting, might getting very beautiful downloads early in the morning. So later on, you are going to see, like with an hour later, that the midheaven goes into a Libra. That is a squaring Lilith. There is a lot of divine energy, so I'm going to be a play at 8 o'clock. That is a connections between the divine energies within the ascendant Mercury and Venus right now towards Uranus and the North Node. That is it, the energies you're looking for. That is it, the energy of the love between you and the divine, and the love between divine and you. This divine communications from within. But they gotta, you're gonna be facing this Mars, these oppositions with Mars. You're going to learn it that during this period there's going to be a lot of the aggravations that things may not happen, things doesn't go your way, maybe the material situations is not good to north, and so on and so on and so on. But that is the toughness of for it, so you can rise up your vibrations from within and don't react to those lower earthly vibrational matters. You're here to become the divine being from within. There's going to be a lot of people. They're going to be increasing their abilities. The abilities are going to be turned on. The 5D is going to be turned on. The 7D is going to be turned on. A lot. And don't forget, we are in this Sagittarius, and we have this communications of fire right now within us. Midheaven is in Libra. It is opposing Jupiter. And midheaven is in beautiful sextiles with the authority. So you take the authority over the soul to lead your life within. Also, midheaven, it is in a beautiful sextile with Mercury, Venus, and the ascendant. And that is it, the energy that gives you the visions of, yeah, I'm going to go through this. I'm going to face this. And probably we're talking about like noon, you're going to face this energy more strongly of the ascendant of these oppositions with Mars. So be careful with the hours there. It's going to be somewhere around like between noon and 2, somewhere of this range, because he has some shadow and pre-shadow periods from within the divine. It is important. A lot of divine energies are coming. You're tapping in there, boy, you're gonna feel good. That's what this is. When you rise up, you go above the situations. Then the situations you see from different higher point of view, you evolved. So at 9 o'clock, guys, midheaven is at Libra. Beautiful divine energies with Neptune. There's a beautiful trine with Mars. There's a beautiful trine with Saturn. This is only a square with Pluto. That is, you don't want to transform to that relationship. Maybe your relationship, whatever that relationship was, whoever it was, there is still a lack of transformations. Maybe you didn't transform. Maybe your partner doesn't transform. You're waiting for something, but you cannot wait. That's what this is, because the divines are putting things right now, rushing in. What is the rushing in? The Russian ink is because the energies have to coming here. There is something comes on big that it's going to be during this next year. We're talking about Jupiter in Aries. That is the rebirth of something new. So maybe as souls who are waiting for it, they wait to be coming in, and the kids who's going to be born in probably the next year, they are going to be beautiful of this energy that's coming. I don't know. There is something goes on, but I can't see that far. I'm trying to, but they say no, we can't. It's a prize, it's a gift. So we're gonna see what the gifts are. CC, hi, permanent one. Thank you for coming in. So at 9 o'clock, the ascendant is at the end of Sag together with the moon, opposing Mars. And during this opposing Mars, you're going to feel this intensity. But if you rise above, you get these divine energies of of Uranus towards Venus. This is the most beautiful divine love that you can experience. Why? Uranus is retrograde. It is in Taurus. And Venus, it is in divine energies of the Sagittarius, the communications, with union together with Mercury. You need to understand there is a lot of going on, a lot with this, specifically this, because this is a giving you the download of informations within you to fire up your soul, but also the fire of your soul is going to have effects on earth, the early matters. It's going to be beautiful change. So at 10 o'clock, midheaven goes in Scorpio. It is opposing Uranus. Some of you is going to be like, God, you give me a love, but this is not the love that I want. Some of you are like this. You want to controlling. You want to control the divine. And the divine tells you, you know what? Why you want to control? Everything that you control in your life, it's failure because you control it. You're resisting the natural path within life. You screw up your timeline and you want to go against it. Do you really want to do that? So now some of you is going to be feeling tense energies because you're resisting the divine, or the divine tells you, don't resist these changes. Don't resist these situations. There's going to be a beautiful divine's energies. They're coming in from Uranus with Venus and Mercury, but now we are going to have a divine energies of the 3 degrees Lilith in Cancer with the authority. You putting your authority over Lilith. So you can have this beautiful new family. That could be a spiritual family, that could be the family situations, and that's what some of you feel, this disengagement within the family situations, in your friendships and so on and so on, because Lilith did the damage within the friendship, within the family. That's what some of the people are putting the post right now for the current energies. Why did they feel it like this? And that is your explanations in there. You are going to give in to the authority within. Okay? You're going to see this authority later on within about a week, when the sun is going to be at this 11 degrees of Sag and is going to have these divine energies with Uranus in the North Node. You're going to see it in a week, but you're preparing now for these energies. At 11 o'clock, the ascendant is together with Pluto, the transformations, midheaven, it's 23 degrees of Scorpio as a beautiful divine energies with Mars. It's a beautiful divine energies of Lilith. It's beautiful divine energies with Uranus following all this. But if you don't, you engage into the lower realm energies, this is going to be Mars. That is going to be the test with engagement with the lower energies. How are you going to be act? Are you going to be putting your act together as a divine human being or as an angel? If someone is, it is what they are, and they put you down, they get you on these lower emotions, guess what? You're looking at it from divine point of view. It's like, why are you doing this to yourself? Or why are you damaging yourself like this? Don't you see you did this to yourself? You can rise up, you can get up. You actually to do this angelic work, performance on earth. That's what this is going to be. One of the tests for it, testing your patience. Oh yeah, you will. A lot of patience you to get on this. The moon actually is at 26 degrees of Sag during this time. She is opposing Mars, but she's also squaring Jupiter and Neptune. Some of you is going to be resisting this growth. Some of you is going to get this agitations that, come on, hey, what is my wings? You know, what I gotta do is just come on. I got no patience. I got things. You know, come on, come on. Hey, that's what's going to be one of the energies of this intensified. Like you want it now. You're going to be like the little kid that they bought the Christmas present, and you want to be a Christmas already. Some of you is going to feel this energy, but look inside of you. These things are going to change. They are going to change. So at noon, at 12 o'clock, midheaven is at Sagittarius. It's this energy of divine perspective is going to be triggered between Lilith and Venus and Mercury. You're going to feel now the message within your soul. Okay, that is at 12 o'clock. You're going to feel these energies. You are. They're beautiful. They're going to teach you to learn. And the funny part is with this matching up, the ascendant is together with Saturn. The lessons that you are going to learn inside of you. And who is learning the lesson? The only positive aspect with this, that is a Mars and Saturn. They've been entwined for quite a while in the air signs, the energy, the vibrations in the air. You see these new things. Mars is retrograde. He's learning his divine masculine powers. That is what this transitions is going to be. It's going to be a beautiful energies, but that midheaven is going to tell you, take faith, leap of faith within the divine. Give it everything to the divine and let divine does its work. But you working together with the divine. Are you gonna be this? I don't want to say submissive, and I want to say, are you gonna be in cooperations with? Are you gonna be these unifications with the divine within you? So at 1 o'clock, the energy is going to be more intensified. Midheaven is at 21 degrees. Mars, it's going to be tested. There's a lot of squaring. The ascendant is at 14 degrees. It squares everything at Sagittarius except the sun. But we have Venus, Mercury, midheaven, and the moon in Sagittarius. And all those, they are opposing Mars, and Mars is squaring the ascendant. So you're going to be experiencing this energy. You're going to see that these aggravations energies are coming in probably about 5 p.m., 6 p.m. You're going to have to deal with this. Okay, you're going to have to deal with it. Remind you that these energies are testing you, our ability, your capability, how much you can handle, how much pressure can you take, how much you are going to look from within, and you expand your abilities to see the lower vibrations, not to act on it, just to see them from the divine perspective. If you see it, there's going to be a lot of upgrades about this time. So at 2 p.m., the midheaven is at Capricorn. The ascendant is at with Aries. The ascendant is going to tell you that you win everything. Everything will be good if you do the previous hour, just the visions. Okay, it's going to tell you you do the right thing, you do the right situations. But currently, the midheaven, the work that actually you do is at the first 5 degrees of Capricorn, that is opposing Lilith. Okay, that is a positions of this. But I want it to be my way. I want it to be that way in the family. I want it to be these situations and so on. But the authority, the divine authority from within you now, because you have this divine love from the divine in the communications, that affects the authority from within you. You put the divine in the authority, the divine is straightening out Lilith, put her in its place. Lilith, it is currently at the first degrees of 3 degrees of Cancer, and you are going to feel that energy. It's beautiful, little bit of rough work because the midheaven, it is squaring Jupiter and Neptune. You're kind of like, okay, I did grow. Did you really? You're going to be testing how much did you grow. Kind of like testing your abilities within yourself, testing your temptations, testing your patience, testing everything of your feelings. Are you going to be, when you are engaged with lower energies, what your actions and reactions is going to be from within you? You acting and behave as a divine human being inside of you. All right, Alicia. Hi, thanks for the chat. For Yeah, I'm gonna look at it when I finished. You wrote a lot. Dang. Ooh, chat blown. So at 3 p.m., midheaven is at 19 degrees of Capricorn. There is divine energies with Mars engaged in there. The moon is preparing to go in the first degrees of Capricorn. It's the last degrees of Sag, but that is squaring Jupiter. It's like that's what some of you is gonna feel like. Come on, don't we already grow? Don't we already did? Can we move on? Can we get this work done? I have no patience. I gotta get my wings. I gotta do my work and so on. Take a relax. You are learning the inner peace from within you. You're learning these energies with the divine that goes on. The ascendant, it's at 4 degrees of Taurus, and it has the divine energies with the sun. But the sun still have a divine energies with Lilith. It's going to be a yacht created there. Why? The performance from within you of the divine, it's going to be put in end of this Lilith. So Lilith can get her God's given gift to become the goddess from within, to get away with this toxicity and so on. That is her lessons within life. So 4 p.m. the midheaven, it's at Aquarius, the 3 degrees of Aquarius. You're gonna do this work now. You're gonna feel this age of Aquarius, beauty from within. It's connecting with Lilith again. Why? Midheaven has a divine energy towards Lilith, and Lilith is in a divine aspect with their authority. You are going to take the authority over this. That is kind of like the final step of Lilith returns to the paradise and bound on the throne of God. Dang. Somebody doesn't want me to talk. Ooh. Well, that's better, I guess. That comes from Mars and Gemini towards Mercury. When we're talking about love, you're going to experiencing these energies. But this energy is going to be beautiful with the age of Aquarius. You're going to understand these transitions inside of you at the age of Aquarius. The ascendant, it is opposing the sun, but is a beautiful trine with Pluto, beautiful sextiles with Jupiter and Neptune in there. And it gives this transition moment of trusting the faith from within you on earth. Really to trusting these energies. So here is 5 p.m. Midheaven is together with Saturn, talking about the lessons previously that we learned. The energies are getting intense because the ascendant is very close to Mars. There's a lot of these oppositions coming in, a lot of this test. You're going to be test your strength within the divine. Basically like the things from within. When you communicate with people that are within the divine, guess what? None of this will matter. But when you talk to a regular people or regular situations and so on, or try to fix situations from within, it's going to all turning like a nightmare communications. You wonder why. Because it is a divine talk time. That's what this is. It is divine time talk. Communications from within, not the human-based communications from within ourselves. You're going to be testing on this because midheaven, together with Saturn, is squaring Uranus in the North Node. You're going to feel this test. So at 6 p.m., the midheaven, it's in Pisces. There is a beautiful trines, first of all, with Lilith, but there is a beautiful sextile with the moon. But the moon begins to opposing Lilith and Mars at the same time. This Lilith situations is some of you is going to be feeling this shadow that was, and it goes on and on and on, and you gonna be letting it go. But that is it, the limit you see maybe within others, maybe within the family, maybe from within yourself. But that is what this energy is coming to get rid of, the toxic with the things that drags you down, because that's what that is. Those intense energies, those positions with Mars, they prevented Mars to be active as a divine. And now you are like, I don't need this. I don't need these situations. I don't need all this because I cannot fulfill what I came for here. I need my divine wings. I need my situations. And Mars, it is squaring with Jupiter, and he has to learn patience, determinations, willingly to learn and train. That comes in with this beautiful trine with Saturn. All right. So 7 p.m., the midheaven is together with Neptune. There is a visions, a lot of divine visions. The ascendant is at 11 degrees in Cancer. There is a yacht, divine, beautiful yacht with Venus and Mercury. A lot of divine talk. That is a connecting with Uranus, and the ascendant has a beautiful sextile with Uranus. Uranus got a sextile with midheaven and Neptune, and that is a sextile with Pluto. Transformations, inner work within yourself, proper visions that are within the spirituality or from the past experiences that leads to all of the sudden changes within the spirituality from within for better family. The ascendant has a divine energies with Venus and Mercury that goes back into Uranus to the divine. But the tip is going to be you. The tip is going to be your divine talk from within before you do the divine talk with others. So 8 p.m. the ascendant, it's 23 degrees of Cancer, about the family. You don't want to transform the family, but Jupiter and Neptune tells you, yes, you can. You can do all this. You can have all these situations within yourself. But you need to trust the divine. Midheaven, it is a beautiful trine with Venus and Mercury. Midheaven is at 6 degrees of Aries. You're going to feel that growth that it's going to be coming when Jupiter shifting within this degrees from what in. But to remind you, when Jupiter moves to this 6 degrees, we may have this beautiful, beautiful energies there that could be intense, but they're going to be growth. Nothing grow without resistance. All right. And 9 p.m. midheaven is still in Aries, 22 degrees. There is a square with Pluto. The ascendant is at 5 degrees of Leo. But there is beautiful energies there with uh, Venus and Mercury is ready for a divine talk, ready to get this divine talk, ready to be changed. The moon is in divine energies with the ascendant. The ascendant is in trine with the sun. There's a lot of authority goes on in there. Lilith has got divine energies with the authority. You put over authority over the Lilith. And the sun begins to have a beautiful, beautiful energies with Jupiter this time. So there's going to be like between 2 fire signs and 1 water sign. But to remind you, those are the last degrees when Jupiter is in Pisces. That is the end of something and preparation for something new from within. Because 30 degrees of Pisces is 0 degrees of Aries. That is the moment of birth, death of something, and the moment of birth, maybe death of your ego beginning to live within your soul. That is the moment when you take a first breath from within. Usually, that is the ascendant when you are born. For it, that's what your charts begin. Actually, that is actually the 0 degrees of your chart is the ascendant, the time when the sun was rising in you. So 10 p.m. the ascendant is at 17 degrees of Leo. We've been talking about this. Leo's energy is the same, like pretty much like yesterday, but now there is a beautiful trine with Mercury and Venus. This energy, it is opposing Mars and square Uranus. You know this through the Leo seasons, through the Scorpio seasons. That is going to be a familiar. Maybe some of you are going to feel this purging energy, but the divine is there. The divine energy is within, beginning between 10 and 10:30. I'm talking about mid-Cavan is going to be passing through the North Node. It's going to passing between North Node and Uranus, and then it's going to meet Uranus. A lot of divine work, guys. Stay in your listening to these messages. Go into meditations, maybe sleep a little bit. Maybe you're gonna feel like all of a sudden it just crashed and you gotta go to bed. There's gonna be a divine messages for you. Okay? Listen to it. That's gonna bring a lot of growth. And at 11 o'clock, if you did this, that is in the transformations. The ascendant is at 29 degrees. There is a yacht again with Pluto and Jupiter towards the ascendant and Leo. You become this divine king, queen, this divine warrior within inside of you as a personality, as an authority from within you. You're going to be feeling this. Midheaven is at 23 degrees already, passed through the North Node in Uranus in Taurus. There's going to be a beautiful trine with Pluto. Transformations, divine transformations from within you. Take your time. This pressure hours between 10 and 11, there's going to be very beautiful messages. And if you can have divine talks, that's the beauty of it. Now I can take your questions, guys. All right. Hopefully you guys liked it. You just need to put the screens here. And are there going to be a new people that come to us, or people realizing things? There could be a lot of situation, guys. Man, Alicia, you blow my chat. Hi to you. Um, Lover is trying to trigger us, but we have control of thoughts and emotions. You have the control, but you're going to be testing it. You really have this control. Intentions and strategy to move forward. Your intentions going to be coming with the divine order. If you make a strategy and a based out of a logic or a based out of love, they're not going to work. They're simply not going to work because you're using logic. Logic and love, they don't work together. Logic is based out of the ego and desire to control. Love, it's existing on its own. That's what she is. So be careful in there. Shine bright like a diamond. Yeah. That is going to be on my hero's gowns. I got a feeling I was Adam and Eve on my bloodline. Not sure. Someone actually, we talked today, and the parents are Adam and Eve, and turned out that the grandparents were Joseph and Maria. There's going to be a lot of these divine weird connections you find. Yes, I have to clear my throat chakra as well. Yeah, a lot of the speakers there I see and monitor, they also have a throat chakra problems, and they're like, my God. Yeah, there is a people who doesn't want the truth to be revealed, and all this is collective. A lot of people of the collective, they don't want their bullshit to be exposed, their situations to be exposed. And now that it's crumbling, now the truths are beginning to surface, and a lot of people are finding out the things within them. Uh, Love of creator, all those energy will separate in divine energies. Alicia, ascendant and Taurus for me. Are there going to be new people that come to us, or people who? There's going to be a both. There's going to be the old people who were actually creating an energy of faults, defaults, or all this deceit. If they haven't changed, they cannot become the new within them. Number one. Number two, people who were within this old energy of deceit, that's all the control. It's all about the money. It's all about the material possessions, the houses, the cars, we're talking about the Taurus growth in there. If they don't change, they cannot go into the new. They will need to understand all the things that you owe here and own here. They're not yours. They're only temporarily bottled. That's energy that comes to you. So it is about this. And there is going to be a new people coming in. If the old people cannot change, the new people will come in. That's how it goes. Somebody has to do the work. If the employee doesn't want to do the work, what do? They fire them and they hiring a new person. It is the same process that's going to happen. But when you look at it from higher perspective, that's what this is, because the work has to be done. And some of you is going to understand the divine doesn't cut crap anymore. The same way you are not going to cut a crap with people who actually are like this. Somebody doesn't want to perform the work. Somebody doesn't do the work specifically within the divine. That's what a lot of the people right now say, that the contracts are cut. Like you made a contract with the company that you are going to be at work, you're going to perform, you're going to do the things, and then all of a sudden you're going to work just to stay there and not doing your divine work. And you're like, I'm divine. No, you're not. If you don't doing the work that it's required within you and also involving others, guess what? You're not performing in the company. So if you don't perform it within the company says, what I have to have it here, what you got to have this energy, what you have to have this contract. You're fired. Adios. You're going to feel these energies. That's going to come in. So a lot of you are getting within this. So somebody's calling me. I don't know who that is, but I will address it later. Strategy like cleansing, grounding, chakra balancing. Yes. Did you notice other people and their energy will come to you for advice are different? Yes. There's going to be the different coming in. 4. There is a lot of people who right now they want to become new. They want the reality within them. That's what I'm seeing it right now. And there is a people who begin to do the work. They are again doing the work, and there is a lower energies that comes in, and they find they are last resort for it. But at least they are trying. And there is a people who's not even trying. There is not even, they kind of like, I can't do anything about it. So you'll see that I need to put my finger on them and the other way than before. Yes, Sissy, be careful with what you're doing, okay? Because this kind of like interference situations, and look from what you knew. Control that power for a little bit, okay? Because of the soul connection situations. For it, don't try to put finger on people. Allow the divine to see through you, these people, and allow the divine to correct them, the divine to lead you. If they come to you, if some people come to you for this, okay, allow the people to tell you what the connection is and how you can help them. You get connecting with them divine. Don't act in the old way, like putting a finger on it. How is the interference? For example, you see through me other people, or you see through somebody other people, and you point the finger on it. That's what I'm saying. Look from within you. That gift is actually been given it to you to increase more. You're gonna be actually helping the people of finding the energies, why they are there, what they can heal there, what they're going to look there. There's beautiful energies of what you do, CC. But if you look at it to evolve that energy, you're going to be using the gift for healing a lot. Trust me. But you need to little bit work on you. All right. So, what I was talking about this, I've been asking Divine for confirmation for only get harsh reality lesson. Are my questions are ego driven? Probably is if your questions are something to materialize in the world that you want so much. That's what I was talking about, permanent one. There is a difference between the things that you want so much and the things that divine gives you. So, for example, take a look like a little child that says, I want a game, or I want this toy. And all of a sudden you open up on Christmas and you find clothes, but not the toy. And you look at it that way, kind of like I make the correlations with it, then you are going to receive what you need, not what you want, what you need. Okay. So for example, at work you maybe want to higher positions and higher situations in there, but before you get a higher positions, you have to learn to work as operator. If you're a good person, if you're looking at inside, then the collective is going to choose you to be their leader. You're not choosing yourself, the collective choosing you. That's how it works. And then the divine supporting you to get this for it. To approach this energy, take a look from within you, and it's like, I'm living up to the divine. I'm not having a wish list. I'm not going to do all this that I want from my ego to satisfy my needs, to satisfy the attentions that I want, or to satisfy what I think it should be. I will allow the divine to does what it needs to be. That's what is this energies right now, that you should be okay of receiving the toy. You should be okay with not receiving the toy, or you should be okay to get what you want to get. It's the same thing, like you want to be with your soul connections, you don't want to be with your soul connections, or you want to get something different. There's a lot of mixed energies right now from within. But if you look within yourself, you gotta be okay with the divine energies right now. That's how you should approach. You should approach from a higher perspective of higher divine energies there. So I was talking about the energies of the moon. So November 30th, December 1st, be very careful of the test. The test is going to be because the moon is going to be squaring Mars, and it's going to be a lot of coming in together with Neptune, but it's going to be squaring Mercury, Venus, the sun. They're all also going to be squaring Mars. This is going to be the first separations of having this aggravation talks, or talks for the needs, or things you to be right, and things that you have to get on board with everything that it doesn't really matter. If you look at some point, those going to be the things that not really going to matter. It's still going to have the divine energies between Uranus, the North Node, with Venus. Okay, you're looking at from this higher perspective of love. That's going to be a one huge test right there. Of course, December 1st, I was talking about. Then we are going to have the moon crossing be together with the North Node. That's going to be on December 4th. That's going to be when the moon is going to join the North Node into Uranus, that divine emotions from as beautiful connections, beautiful healing situations could be between a mother and a daughter within the divine, because the daughter is explained as Venus, but the mother is the moon. And there's going to be this divine talk through the universe, maybe something that could be involved in you. And Lilith is have these divine energies with the sun. She's going to be at 13 degrees of Cancer. So a lot of feminine energies, they're going to come into a piece, divine situations. This is going to be part of the rising of the beauty within. Uh, December 8th, 7, 8, that is going to be when the moon actually is going to have some a full moon. Uh, and that's going to be the joyment of Mars. The sun is going to be at 16 degrees of Sag. Mars is a 16 degrees out Gemini, and there's going to be the moon there. Very intense energies, guys. It's going to be a lot of triggers. This is going to be a huge test on your visions there. Huge test of your love, huge test of your communications. The authority is going to be under the divine. And some of you are going to see this intensified breaking down of other people. People's going to come to you is like, you know what, I don't want to have nothing to do with you, or they're going to come out like, I don't want to have all this. This is going to be this aggravating Mars leftovers that they cannot overcome. Okay, and that's going to be towards authority of others. That's what it is. It's got to be you're going to be very testful within these energies. Okay, that is a December 7th. Put it in your calendar. Take a vacation, bolt out of the humanity, and stay away. That energy is going to continue on December 8th there. Later on, we are going to have the moon in Cancer, but it's going to be opposing Mercury and Venus. They are transitioning in Capricorn. That is going to be this intense work that you see. That is, you want to do the work, but you don't want to really feel like it because it's too much work. Venus and Mercury is going to begin squaring Neptune and Jupiter in there. You don't like the new process. You don't like the new situations. You don't like all this. You see that people may be moved, people may be getting there, but this is like you're in the company, the people are working, they go in, they make money, you're not working, you're not performing, they let you go out of the company, and now you're like, what the hell did I did? You were lazy. That's what I will express it in a human-based situations. And the moon in Cancer is going to be what I'm going to do with my family. There's going to be this opposition between a family and work situation from within. But in a way, that's going to be a beautiful energy because it's going to be these connections, beautiful connections with the North Node in Uranus, like learning the lesson, but also work with the divine to put you in a place where you need to be. In other words, the divine puts people in their place. Okay, that's how you need to look from this. Very beautiful day that is going to be at December 10th. The moon is in Cancer, but there is a yacht made it from the authority and Saturn. Authority and karmic teacher coming together in the family. Somebody's going to school you now into the family. But the moon is in a beautiful trines with Jupiter and Neptune. You guys see it, what I'm saying, right? Beautiful, you're probably getting to a new job, you're getting to a new family, new friends, you create a new family circle. Something is going to be within this changes. All right. And then the next day, it's actually is going to be a very beautiful, that it's going to be the union of Lilith and the moon within the first degrees of Leo. That is going to be the divine love between the moon, Lilith, and Venus. That is in Capricorn. Oh, there's going to be a lot of divine love coming in there. Oh, yeah. Some people are going to understand this. Jupiter, it's 29 degrees there. There's a beautiful energies. Beautiful. So you understand that this communications, these situations that comes in. On the 12th, though, the moon is going to be at mid-Leo, and it's going to be squaring a little bit divine energies, but overall, it's going to be a good day. Then the moon, when it's in the end of Leo, that is going to be this divine growth, and Pluto, divine energies towards the moon, the emotions for it. Do you have any visuals I can share? You mean like a screenshots of the charts, Alicia? There is so much to do of these charts. I usually get in, but you can actually go to Astro Team, or you go to any of the websites that creates a free charts. You can get familiar with yourself there, because it's so much. I'm doing it live right now, working with it. Uh, December 14th, beautiful energy when the moon moves into Virgo. That is going to be beautiful trine within the earth signs and the divine. Basically, you put the dates in there and you see the charts. You see how this is. December 14th, very beautiful day to organize things. Oh, I'm going to have my surgery. I won't be available. December 15th, that could be intensity because of oppositions between the moon and Virgo with Neptune. That's going to be direct. And Jupiter is 29 degrees, 38 minutes. He's already moved 1 degree. But later on, you're going to see how Jupiter is going to be moving fast. Right now, he moves like a 5 minutes of 5 minutes within a day for it. Another good day that you need to be aware of. That is going to be a December 19th. That is it, the day that there is a yacht between the moon, midheaven, Mars, and Venus. Union time, union talk, communications, shadow side, explanations, confessions, divine order communications between masculine and feminine. And the mother is going to be schooling the son about love or something. You'll see there's going to be beautiful divine energy there. And we're talking about like during this time, on the 20th, Jupiter is going to be crossing within the first 2-3 minutes at Aries, and the moon, it's the end of Scorpio, begins that energy that is there. And a few hours later on, we're talking about the moon is going to be ending her cycle. It's going to be ending her cycle. Midheaven is together with Mars in the divine energies with Venus and Mercury. Divine talk communications. There's going to be a lot of divine talk communications within. And at the same time, the sun is moving into Capricorn. You're going to be doing the future work that needs to be. The authority gets the divine work that needs to be done. While all this, we are having three major bodies are entering new zodiac sign. That is the moon is going to be entering to Sagittarius. That is a Jupiter entered Aries, and we are going to have the sun moves to Capricorn. You're going to see a lot of positiveness moved. We're talking about fire energies, performance on Earth. All right, guys, if you need some any astrology help, you need some any twin flame talks, you guys knows where to find me. If you have any additional questions, we can answer it now. If not, let's share the love and the light. And we're going to see each other today at 4:30 p.m., which is going to be in 4.5 hours from now, pretty much. And we'll see what we are going to talk about today. If any of you have any topic idea, please message me on Facebook or make in the comments below the videos. I will monitor it. All right, guys. Thank you. Thank you for coming in, and be loved. Love you guys. And for all of you who are in the United States, enjoy your turkeys, enjoy your Thanksgivings. Give the thanks for the people. Also, today is the International Day of the Violence Against Women's. Look from within your Mars in there, but also look at the Mars in you have you create something to create the man's aggravations. Look the both ways of the issues and have a compassion from within you. CF Richard, I will be glad to give you a call and see how you're doing, but I'm missing you somehow and so on. Wonder how you're doing, and I will give you a buzz. All right. Okay, guys, let's share the love. All right, let's do it. We'll do it.